Gonna wait for you guys to get in here. We just, Anderson police in Anderson, Indiana has just looked so bad that we figured we'd give them time to figure stuff out and right the wrongs, produce some good cops. So we'll give you a second to get on in here. Who's we? I'm with that guy.
Hello, everybody. Who's your news now? Yeah!
Share, like, and subscribe. If you don't, he might get butthurt. Yeah, there you go, Antichrist. I thought we put Antichrist wrench back. Alright, guys. So we got a story to tell you. A little story about something. And you're going to enjoy this story thoroughly. I've been stirring some shit. Hey, Shauna, I've been stirring up some shit in Anderson, Indiana, because Sheriff Mellinger sent me a postcard, and the postcard said warrant on the top, so I came back, and it would be rude to leave. So I'm here. What do we got? Let's go over. We have Officer Reynolds. Officer Reynolds does an illegal chokehold on Spencer Dakota Nice. His girlfriend, who we also broke the story, his partner was his girlfriend. She didn't stop him beating Dakota up because she was more concerned for her man than she was the citizen's safety. She's back. She got suspended, right? This guy gets suspended with pay. Now he's suspended without pay, and his termination hearing is coming up like in 2 days or a couple days. And the assistant chief of police has already said that he plans to terminate him. So he's gone. Gone, right? Then we bring you the story, hey Gamalier, we bring you the story about Officer Wilson, Tyree Wilson of the Anderson Police. He's protecting and serving by driving around in his cruiser drunk. So we say to ourselves, we got one cop whose partner is beating up unarmed suspects, the wrong suspects. That's pretty bad. It cannot get worse. Anderson Police in Indiana. It just can't get worse. Second cop, the third cop, right? Tyree Wilson comes into work. Hey guys, I got a gun, I got a taser. You violate people's rights when you're sober. Let's see if we can do it shit-faced. Gets arrested for DUI in a city vehicle with a gun belt. Have we stopped at officer number 4 of the small town police department? No, we have not. Richard, have we stopped there?
Hell no.
No, we haven't. We can't stop till we talk about they're stepping it up, right? Officer Matthew Ryan Blakely of the Anderson Police Department is arrested for what? Child solicitation. Guys, we'll go on with the story. Smash that like button. 170 people watching, only 43 likes. Not enough. Get them up there. Let's make it get to 100 at least, okay? So we already got 4 cops. 4 cops. Fucked up in the game in Anderson PD in Indiana. That filed those false charges against me, right? Now we got Officer Matthew Ryan Blakely, arrested by the Indiana State Police for child solicitation. That's right. First, we're fucking citizens up and we're hurting them when we're sober. Then we're fucking citizens up and we're putting a community at risk when we're drunk. And then we're watching our boyfriends, that's also our partner. Great job catching that one. How should an outsider release that they're in a relationship before you guys figure it out? Thanks, AFA. Violating people's rights. So then they say, what could be worse than beating up unarmed citizens and driving around in a police cruiser drunk? Probably soliciting childs for sexual activity. Now the thumbnail is actually this guy's friggin' mugshot. I don't know. I feel like maybe the FBI has to go figure out what's going on in the Anderson Police Department because they obviously cannot figure it out for themselves. They can do nothing by themselves. One cop is fucking beating up the wrong suspect. The other one's watching him do it because they're having sex together. Another one's showing up to work shit-faced. He's been a cop for less than a year. Showing up to work shit-faced. And this one's out there trying to pick up kids in less than a month. The same PD that also pursues false charges against me and tries to pick me up on warrants that have no jurisdiction in my state. Kidnapping! I just don't understand what, like, when is Anderson police figure out, like, uh-oh, maybe we should stop doing this stupid shit. They can't figure out they're doing stupid shit because they're driving around drunk. Imagine if that guy pulled you over, he'd probably crash into the back of your car. Somebody email me josha1487@gmail.com so that way I can go figure out what that. So we're gonna go take care of that. We're supposed to be here. Oh, by the way, that's right, D. Johns. The cop that was arrested for child solicitation got an OR. That means he was released on personal. Now, the prosecutors over in Madison County, they wanted to hold me as a flight risk for a type 6 felony that's tried in a court that handles misdemeanors. I wound up getting an OR because we had a judge that wasn't crooked, wouldn't take the bullying. And this guy gets let out on an OR for solicitation of a child. Pretty sure in the great the solicitation of a child is what, 13 and under? 13 and under. Pretty great job. So I was supposed to be here for a couple days, but thank God they're restricting my Fourth Amendment right, because now we're here to just put all this shit out there. Guys, you want to help me? I could use it because, you know, we plan to come for a couple days. PayPal.me/accountability for all. You get guys out here doing some great work, exposing local corruption. Sorry about that light. Hoosier News Now has been doing that kind of work. And in fact, let me tell you a story. There are some decent cops. All right, so I go out today and they think that they say, are you Hoosier News Now and Indie News on the street? And I said, no. So Floyd runs up to them with ski masks. This cop's being super cool. I wound up losing my cigarettes, right? And we made a joke out of it, how we're going to have a crime scene tech come and, you know, fill out a police report so you could find my larceny under $7 for my cigarettes. I said, where can I go to get a new pack? And this cop says to me, you really lost your cigarettes? I said, yes. He goes, I'll go get you a pack. And I don't believe this for a second. So we wait for like 20 minutes, we start leaving, and we see some lights on. So we go towards the lights stop, and then two cars come towards us. You got Sergeant Mashy from my neck of the woods, and you got Lieutenant Dora, right? Mashy gets out of the car, okay, and he goes, did somebody order cigarettes from the police? Guy brought me a pack of cigarettes. All the way back. We had a great discussion. He brings me a pack of cigarettes. I try to give him the money for the cigarettes, and he's like, no, I'm not going to accept that. Just pass it on. Pass it on, right? So we did just that. There was a girl that was with like these two street preachers, and they were praying, so I walked up, I gave her $20, you know? And he got out and smoked the butt with us. So I need those cops. Thank you so much, Richard. I need those cops. No, that wasn't a shot at you. Someone just PayPal me. Oh. Richard wants to, maybe you're wondering why that could have been a shot at Richard. But it was Newport's Great Lakes. But we need those cops to go arrest shitbags like Gravely. Shitbags like Reynolds. Shitbags like Wilson. Shitbags like Blakely. 4 cops, the same department, 1 month. D-News. Now, here's the reason I didn't get it on camera. And I did this purposely. Some say, oh, I didn't get it on camera. This is a true story. And I would never lie to make a cop look good. All right? He could have gotten in trouble for like, and even the lieutenant was like, you can't take money from him. Floyd's going to film it. But it is, hold on. Richard was present. We actually left thinking they weren't going to come back. What happened?
He came back. He came back and he smoked a butt. He gave him the cigarettes.
And guys, I always smoke Newport Hundreds.
No worries.
This is a pack of Newport Regulars. He really did do that.
Yeah, sure did.
And then as we're walking away, someone else starts filming him. He goes, yo, are you sucker free? And this lieutenant had no idea what that even meant. I did give money to a homeless woman. He passed it along. And then some guy was like, hey, you sucker free, you know, and I never do I stand up for a cop, especially someone on social media trying to film him. Thank you, Mark. And I actually said, I can tell you, I filmed, so you don't think I'm a bootlicker, I filmed the country finding bad cops, and the police for the most part hate me, but this dude is most definitely sucker free. He's one of the few, tiny percent, 1% of good ones. Right? Smash that like button. And there's another thing that just happened. I don't think I'm going to talk about it, right? What do you think, Hoosh? Think I should talk about what just happened? Keep it a secret. Man. Maybe keep it a secret for now?
It's on you. You're done.
I'll keep it a secret for now. Just, you have to, let me just give you some advice. Real recognize real, right? Real recognize real. So, I'm with Hoosier right now. And we're waiting for the late, the great, the wonderful. Maybe I'll wait until the likes get up to 200. And then it'll be all over the troll site. Most definitely we'll be all over the troll site, Hoosier. So guys, listen, really appreciate you guys watching. Do not call the Anderson Police Department and ask them why they have Officer Gravely, Officer Reynolds, Officer Wilson, and Officer Blakely out there breaking the law. Literally. Why do you have in 1 month what most departments go through in 20 years? A child solicitor, a drunk driver in a county vehicle, an assaulter on a banned chokehold, and his dirty girlfriend that watches it fucking happen. Why? Guys, a super chat just came through. Big Ink Media Group. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. But, you know, we got real friends out here. This community is a beautiful community when you meet the right people. You got folks like News Now South Florida. All right? Thank you so much, Mark. News Now South Florida. Writes Crispy. When I got no-named over in Florida. Right? You got people here. Chuck Bronson. Who's Your News Now? D. A couple of other people when I got no-named here. Right? And we stick together. We stick together because fundamentally, this is a together movement. And just like we got to weed out bad cops, we got to weed out bad activists, right? The only difference is the majority of cops are bad. The majority of activists are good. Does duty call? Thank you, Michael Pinella. Whoa. Duty may call. And I apologize for the way that I'm walking. I'm trying to not dock somebody's where I'm at. And I am not at this address. What's the address? Wait. I can cop watch from wherever I'm from. Currently, I'm in the middle of something, or I would do that. But I'm going to bring you more on this story. But I want to know why a fucking cop that's out there soliciting children for sexual intercourse. Okay, so why are you filming the cops? Thank you so much, Laurie. Why are you filming the cops? There's kids there. I don't want my kids on camera. Get my kids off camera. Well, while your kids are on camera, this officer ain't raping them, allegedly. You fucking kidding me? You figure out that maybe these guys say, I wish that this guy said, I was going to rape that girl. She's like 13. It's perfect for me, Officer Blakely. But accountability for all was given a said warrant on the top by Sheriff Mellinger. So I'm going to keep my dick in my pants at least until he leaves. No. No. And that's a great point, Robert. They want to remind you that they're heroes. Every superhero movie I've ever seen, every great person, heroic person that I've ever met, they always say something to me. I'm not a hero. I'm just doing my job. I'm not a hero. I did what any person would do. Heroes don't remind you that they're heroes. There's no subliminal messaging in hero shit. Okay? But they have signs on corrections and police stations that says, real heroes work here. Real heroes don't wear capes. They wear thin lines. If you got to remind me that you're a hero, you ain't a fucking hero. That's number one. Number two, if you're fucking driving shit-faced, in a city vehicle as a police officer, beating fucking citizens, watching your boyfriend beating citizens and doing nothing about it because you care more about talk than you do about the fuck. Well, guys, that's what the great state of Indiana considers heroes. I'm a hero. I'm aiming a sniper rifle from a guard tower at a man with a camera. That camera is a scary one. I've not yet seen a good cop arrest a bad cop, but I know a good cop arrested a bad cop because the Indiana State Police arrested Officer Matthew Ryan Blakely. The Anderson police didn't do it, though. Wonder why. He's like Officer John Hagan. The church, the fucking police department might have wanted to cover it up for him. Don't take that shit. Don't take that shit ever. Question your police. When you see something going on, one thing happens, 4 bad cops in a month, they're not doing their due diligence when they're hiring these shitbags. They're not doing any due diligence. I mean, 1 slips through the crack. Get it. 2 slip through the crack. I'm getting skeptical. 3 slip through the crack in 1 month. You guys got it fucked up and you need to do some rewiring. Citizens and fucking the enemy. All in a month. Great job, Anderson PD. We really appreciate it. And I actually contacted Madison County, okay? And I said, hey, what do you got going on, guys? You know, what's going on with this cop raping somebody? And she says, and it was Madison County Dispatch says, he's no longer employed here anymore. At least we fucking got that part right. At least they're not paying him to sit at home while he's solicited. At least we found out the breaking point. The wrong suspect while having sex with him. Paid leave. Allowing one of your armed officers to drive a patrol vehicle shit-faced. Paid leave. We finally figured out that trying to have sexual intercourse with a small child is wrong. That we're not going to pay you for. Well, you know what? At least if you don't rape a kid, you'll stay at home. You'll have an in-home suspension, paid. So as long as you're not raping kids, Anderson Police Department officers, you'll be good to go. Now you can punch somebody in the face, you can drive a patrol vehicle drunk, you can shoot off your AR-15 in the middle of the street at a band of children, and you'll keep your job and your pay as long as you don't try and fuck those children. I feel like this video is getting demonetized. What?
This
Video is getting demonetized. And you got Richard. You got Big Dick. You got Hoosier News Now getting Big Willie style with himself. Out there working these street hard. Not as hard as Officer Matthew Ryan Blakely when he crosses the street from a playground. You know what? I bet you someone was like, Blakely, why'd you go hit on that little girl? And he's like, if there's grass on the field, play ball. And then his buddy was like, you're a police officer, you can't go raping kids. And then he goes, well, she's old enough to pee, she's old enough for me. Officer Ryan Blakely, 2020. Good job. Great job, Madison County. Great job, Anderson. Anderson PD, keep up the great fucking work. We really appreciate the Anderson PD in Anderson, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, the new asshole of the week is a whole entire police department. Whole entire department. Listen, it's a tiny town. Their police force was just practically cut in half. Cut in fucking half by officers breaking the law in a month. Anderson PD is out there protecting the city and the citizens by making sure their officers stay drunk, uneducated, fuck each other, assault citizens, and try and rape your children. And they appreciate it because that's the reason they tried to run you over while drunk today, beat you up with an illegal chokehold when you're the wrong suspect, have sex with that officer and not defend your oath, and try and take children off the streets today. Thank you, Big Ink Media Group. That is the reason they did all those things to you today. Great job, Anderson. Great job. No one gives you guys enough credit. Thank you. Because I almost forgot. Heroes work there. Bye, guys.